Hi everybody and welcome. My name is Dawn of Embracing Dawn and this is a reading for Libra during Pisces season. So we've just come Mercury direct, which is great. Now all of our planets are direct for the next maybe 2 months or so, which is really, really good. So we're going to do a reading for Pisces season. This is the last sign of the zodiac until we start new again with Aries. And we're now in the age of Aquarius, so that's awesome. Let's get a focus for your message over the next several weeks, and then we'll draw some tarot. Sharing of yourself. I'm an incredibly generous being. Okay, so this is all around the pieces of you and how are you sharing yourself? Is it positive? Are you doing it in a balanced way? Is it sort of, are you overworked? What do the next few weeks have in store around sharing yourself with others? Let's see. So we're going to draw some tarot. We're going to do 2 tarot decks, the Psychic Tarot and a Romance deck as well. And we're going to do 4 passes or paths instead of 3, which I usually do, because we've got approximately 4 weeks in the cycle. So a couple of cards have popped up. Now we have 2 more. Let's see if any more want to pop out or if we need to cut the deck for them. These cards are so big, they're just very, very awkward. Okay, so let's draw for the rest. We got half. Okay, beautiful. And now we're just going to add in a little bit of Romance Tarot before I start the actual read. Excuse me, my apologies. I just want to get these sorted as well. So you've got, you do have some major arcana in here. Everyone's had quite a bit of major arcana come into play for this particular reading. It's really very interesting to me. So there's definitely something going on with our, the Pisces season and the influence that it has over everybody, Oh, we've had a few come out. No, it's too many. Okay, let's see what comes out, if anything. And if not, then we will definitely shuffle and then cut the cards. Okay. So let's cut the cards. Nice, okay. All right, so let's get going here. So Libra, you have got some pentacles, some fire, some air. So a little bit from your sign, but more fire influence. So that would be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. A little bit of earth going on here. So that could be Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. And then we've got, let me see. Yeah, so we've got more earth here, a little more earth. And a little bit of emotion in here. So a little bit of cups, equivalent energy. So sharing yourself. I'm an incredibly generous being. So where are you using your generosity? Where is it coming from? We start out with number 4. Oh, we have 6s repeating here, 4s repeating here. We've got some master numbers as well. We've got 1s repeating here. Okay, so we do have some repeating numbers coming in, and 9s, lots of doubles. So number 4, heart chakra. So this pertains to your heart chakra. This pertains to your heart center. Your heart chakra is that's that chakra that is sort of the transition point between the lower and the higher. It leads up into your communication, into your higher chakras and your connection here. And then your solar plexus, the seat of your will, your self-esteem, that kind of thing, down to the emotional body, right? So this is all of this sense of generosity we're going to be looking at is you and your heart space, Libra. So we start out with just beautiful cards. we've got the Six of Wings here, which would be the Six of Swords, passage. So you're moving through this space of time like it's transition. And we do see some other cards here that show that there's some transition coming forward, definitely. And you have material harvest, which is beautiful. So the red around this border means that it's more like a Pentacles energy. It's material, it's materialistic, it's in the material world. So you've got this material harvest, and this would be the Nine of Pentacles, or the Nine of Coins, right? And that is all about having things come to fruition, having things come into manifestation. So you're moving through some kind of hardship came in as a word. So perhaps it's a hardship. You've been moving through this situation that's caused you a bit of hardship in your heart space. And this is saying, don't worry, it's going to work out, and you're going to realize the outcome that you were hoping for. It's going to come into a very positive space, but not without its challenges, right? Because we've got number 11 here, which is major arcana. And in the regular tarot, that would be justice. And this is balance. So this is all about things balancing out, and coming to a fair outcome. This is about justice being served, like quite literally. Where things have been unfair, you're going to find that fairness. You're going to make a decision. It's cause and effect. So if you've been working really hard towards something, justice is going to be served, and you're going to receive the outcome of that. If it is that you've been sitting in a place of fear or lowering vibration, or you've been stumped or stopped, you need to move through it in order for justice to be served, so to speak, for that balance to be had. And on top of that, we have another major arcana. It's very interesting. You've got shadow, which would be the moon. So for me, especially with the psychic tarot, we've got the two there together. And one is the shadow of the other. When we do our inside work, when things come up from the past, or we have triggers in present moments, that's that shadow stuff that's coming up, and it's being mirrored to us, either through others and their actions, and we witness that, and it triggers something within us that vibrates the same way. Because quite often it's interesting, the stuff that we don't like in another, when we see a trait that's annoying to us, quite often that's shadow work that we have ourselves. And that's a trigger. It triggers us because there's something within us that vibrates in a similar manner that needs to be brought up and dealt with. So there is justice here. You are going to have an outcome, this cause and effect. Things are going to come into their natural outcome. But there's a little bit hidden here, because with the moon card, it's also that hidden energy. Not everything is seen with the shadow of the moon, so to speak, right? So you've got those two things in play. You've either got some triggers and shadow work coming up from old stuff that you're passing through with this passage card, and you're going to transmute that. Or you've got something hidden within whatever this process is that you're moving through over the next several weeks, or that you're preparing for, Libra. And then on top of that, we've got some fire energy. We have the Six of Roses, victory. So this is a lovely card. This would be like the Six of Wands. So this is all about, I'm just going to slide these over now. So this is all about triumph and overcoming something, receiving something. And I mean, the card itself says, it's victory. So you are going to achieve victory within whatever this is, however it pertains to you, So moving on, though, we have still, it's really interesting, these mixed bag messages that I've been getting here for all the signs. So we've got the number 4, discontent and boredom. And this is the green, and the green is from an emotional space. So you've been sort of sitting in this space where you've been discontented, where you've maybe been spinning the hamster wheel. Maybe you've been looking towards achieving something for quite some time and it hasn't really come about, and you're just listless, you're apathetic, you're, you know, kind of why bother sort of attitude. You do have choices within this card, but you're not interested in them, you know. That's the energy of that. But then we have these two beautiful cards together here, and this is another major arcana and some fire energy. So we've got the number 3, fertility, and this would be the Empress card. If you notice with this card, we've got the 3 circles here, and she's the 3. She's the ultimate feminine energy. And she's got the beautiful green heart space, and you've got your heart space, right? You've got your generosity. That generosity is coming to you. That's what I would say. I would say this message is really about things unfolding for you, and in terms of generosity and your willingness to be able to feel worthy of that and receive that is the way that I'm reading this message so far. But she's got this beautiful open heart space. She's also got this ring of light that is around her main chakras. And then she's got a ring around her highest chakra body and her connection to her source energy. She's the ultimate feminine. She's beautiful. She's opulent. She's fertile. She's abundant. She's all those things. And in this situation, all those things are coming to you, right? And you need to be ready and willing to receive them. You need to receive them with grace. And I think that's the message, because I'm starting to get signals here. So that's where the generosity is. It's not that you're not generous by nature. I think you are in terms of giving. I think the issue here is receiving, or the shadow piece here for the Libras that are connecting with this. This is about being willing and able to receive, having a sense of self-worth and knowing in your heart space that you are worthy of whatever this is that you perhaps have been working towards. And then we've got the Ace of Roses, which would be the Ace of Wands, passion. So this is beautiful. This is creative force, courage, confidence, enthusiasm. This is going to bring you into a new space, coming closer towards, you know, the end of the cycle. So we're moving into the beginning, mid-March maybe range. And of course it's general, so time is sort of fluid, different for everyone. But generally coming closer to this, as you're doing this work and you're transmuting that last bit of energy of your willingness, your ability, your receptiveness for worthiness to receive those good things in that abundance, you've got this beautiful Empress energy, which is going to ignite this passion again. So this is going to come through for you, whatever this is. It really is hinging on, and you've got passion again. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. You've got 3 great cards coming forward here. But I just want to explain this a little bit more, Libra, because for those that aren't really familiar with frequency or energy work, within ourselves, we come with all kinds of programs, right? That we've been taught as we've been raised within society, within our family units, within our perhaps religious structures, whatever it happens to be. All of those external things have an influence on the physical human self, right? And we tend to, so many of us have this running program of not being worthy, not being enough, of less than, and we unconsciously sabotage ourselves by holding on to that vibration of, I wonder if it's going to come through. I'm not sure if it's going to come through. Of course it's not going to come through because I don't deserve something like that. I've always had to work hard. I've always had to struggle. I've always had to fight super hard to get what I want. It doesn't have to be that way, but that's the program. So you're working towards a goal. You're working towards something. And it could be internal, the goal. It could be internal. It could be an external goal of achieving something or earning something or acquiring something. And that's, again, different for everybody. But that underlying program of not being worthy, not feeling worthy, that negative self-talk, around those kinds of things, we unknowingly send out that vibration, that low vibe, and that blocks us right there, and it does become difficult. There are hurdles put in front of us to overcome because of that program that's sending that energy, that affirmation out to the universal, the universal energy of, well, I'm not worthy of this. I'm not in this space yet. Yeah, that's the message. This is the message. Libra, I'm a little bit emotional. I'm just going to step back for a sec here, because that's the message for somebody. It might only be one buddy, but it's definitely the message for somebody. Somebody's fighting a program here, around worthiness and that willingness to receive that generosity, to receive what you deserve. And you deserve it. The cards are showing that. You do have some work, some hidden things that are coming forward that are going to be important for you to look at, and you'll know what they are when they come. But let's get into our final pass. So we had this Ace of Wands here, and then we've got the number 1 here, passion ignited. And look again, back to the Empress. Where is she? Is she here? So back to the Empress. So now we've got this passion ignited. This is a spiritual card. This is Major Arcana. This is spiritually connected. And with her, you notice you've got the heart chakra here. You've got the heart space energy here, and you've got the heart space energy here as well, because her heart space is on fire. It's ignited. It's open. It's ready. It's passionate energy. She's excited, and this doesn't have to be a feminine, but it's exciting. It's a new beginning. It's an ace. It's number 1, just like this was an ace as well. And you see how you've got your higher chakra body here, all in alignment. It's all encircled in the light. So you're really going to be excited about the outcome that's coming. Patience and planning is the next one. You see the 2 pillars here, and this is in the material. So you are going to have this beautiful material harvest right here. You are going to have this beautiful material harvest, this manifestation of something in the physical, because you've had to exhibit patience and you've had to plan, and or you're needing to, as long as you exhibit a little bit of patience and move yourself through this piece of the process, this is the outcome that will come, right? I'm leaning more towards the first, that you've been working towards something long term that's affected your vibration, that's affected your sense of being willing to receive with grace, accept other people's generosity or the bank's generosity, or whatever it is, wherever that support comes from. Then patience and planning, the step-by-step process you've gone through, including the one that's coming in the next few weeks, is beautiful, because again, we come with the 9 of Pentacles, this is the 9 of Gems. This is independence. So this would be, having discipline, self-reliance, confidence. So this is about being disciplined. This is about being prepared, having patience, and following those steps. And that ignites everything to come forward and unfold for you, but really important. I can't stress enough how important it is, Libra, to get yourself into a space where you start that vibration of, I am worthy to receive. Like if you've got to make sticky notes for yourself and post them around, if you have to make like verbal notes on your phone, little voice memos that you just play randomly through the day, play little affirmation videos, journaling, I am worthy, I deserve, all those things, start to reprogram. It works. And it's important because it elevates your vibration into that space where the universe will bring those things to you much more quickly. Okay, so let's pull a final card here. And please click like and subscribe if you could in the description below to help me stay connected with you and to build and grow and share with others. So, final message, accepting what is. I accept and embrace my inner majesty. See? There you go. So that's it. This is about you accepting your worthiness, your rightful place, your deservedness, your I don't have anything else. Like, this is all about that willingness. So let's work with the programs, underlying programs, And again, you can message me privately And I can do work with you as well, just, you know, if you need a little more guidance, a little more support. But this is a beautiful message with a beautiful outcome coming into spring in our equinox. You know, you could have something really fantastic to look forward to. And Libra, remember that you deserve it. All right, it's for you. Okay, so this is your message for Pisces season, Libra. Remember to live big and shine your light bright. Until next time.